Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hawk Fights. Here we are with the Halloween special. Let's introduce our contestants.
Hi, I'm Shane. I'm a milk carton.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm a greaser. You have to call me Nighthawk. And my apartment smells like rich mahogany.
Hi, I'm Pan. I'm a shark.
Special shout out to Paniotis for making the last minute appearance. And let's get started here. First question. What is the absolute best Halloween candy? Who wants to start here?
So I'm gonna go with you definitely want full-size candy bars if you can get this is just if someone's giving them to you, not if you're just buying it for yourself. Because if you go down to a house, you get yourself some full-size candy bars, you're gonna feel pretty good. It's gonna be a pretty good night, you know. You got some Twix. That's your new favorite house. Some Twix, you know, some Aero bars, some Milky Ways, Three Musketeers.
Those are all pretty good answers.
Yeah.
For me, I'm an OG guy. I'm just gonna go with a good old Kit Kat bar. You know, it's easy to open, doesn't really melt in your hands anywhere.
Ooh, are we talking Kit Kat chunky or just the originals?
Oh, just the originals, man.
Oof.
Man, just the full bars of the Kit Kat, just take it off. The full bars, you get 4 little ones instead of the 2 of the smaller ones. You know, it's pretty awesome.
I gotta go with Airheads, man. I mean, you got different types of flavors, last long in your mouth. That's not a sex joke. And
That's what she said, folks.
I don't know, it's just you can fit it anywhere in your pocket. You get the bigger sizes, mini size, whatever.
You put it in your pocket though, then you just have one giant congealed Airhead, which kind of just tastes like shit. It gets all melty. It's just
you gotta put it in your pocket when it's wrapped. Otherwise, don't just put it in your pocket.
This is a very sexual answer for
Oh
me.
yeah.
You just get it all linty too. You forget to wrap it.
Good God.
Okay, we hear the pitches. Let's hear why the other ones aren't as good as yours.
All right, I'll start. Panios, you had a lot of options there. Big fan of Twix. Did you say Aero bar?
Oh, I did, yeah. I said Twix, Aero, Three Musketeers, just any full-size chocolate bar, which I guess includes Kit Kats.
So it's your chocolate bar, basically.
Yeah, just any chocolate bar, but it has to be full-size, not like the little baby size that are this big, and you're sick. I have enough to share with nobody.
Yeah, no wonder Baby Ruth went out of business.
Exactly. Or those caramel ones too, the ones that are literally you get one bite of chocolate. Those suck. But you want a full-size caramel, you're that's fire.
I will argue Aero bars are not the greatest things in the world.
No, especially when they're the tiny ones.
Yeah, no, they're not very good.
You fuck with a caramel, right?
Debatable.
Oof.
Airheads though, if it's blue raspberry, I fucks with it.
Okay.
If
Alright.
No, but you get that mystery flavor. You're it's a mystery how Airhead's still in business. That's the real question.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know, man, but it's
the real
all
mystery
the different
there.
types of flavors. It's great.
Yeah, they have flavors catered to all the kinds of
like-
diabetic children out there who are the only people who buy these candies. Because when was the last time you saw someone that
Chocolate
actually
sugar
went out
too.
of their way to buy an Airhead?
I'll be honest,
That's
it's been a couple years.
Yeah, no, you never see
Man,
people
if
going
you
out of
find, if you find an Airhead, then it's the happiest moment, man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't see people going out of their way to buy Airheads. You see people going out of the way to buy full-size chocolate bars all the time.
It's like a gift.
I did it 2 days ago.
Did you?
Alright.
What'd you buy?
A Kit Kat.
Oh, do you know what that's not? The correct type of chocolate bar.
Twix, according to you.
Yeah, honestly,
I had a Twix.
Oh,
2
was
days
it
ago,
was
though.
it full size though?
Fuck yeah.
where would you even buy baby-sized candy? I'm pretty sure they only
Munchkin
manufactured
Land.
for Halloween.
Munchkin, that's where you buy baby size candy.
True.
That or
I think I've heard enough on this one. With no real rebuttal for the answer, I have to give the first point to Paniotis for the full-size candy bars. It's nitpicky, but we're allowing it. Second question. What is the best Halloween costume on a budget?
All right, I want to go last.
I will go first here.
Okay.
If I'm out. So, as Halloween is coming up, and there have been many parties at university in the past couple days, I did recently see a costume worn by one of my friends. That was probably one of the most ingenious things I've ever seen. He got a gray T-shirt, and he printed out literally 50 different shades of gray and put it on the shirt. It's cheap. It's
what's
funny.
even cheaper than that actually would be if you were to take. Actually, I'm not going to go into between rounds.
Like I said, it's cheap, it's hilarious, and it just gets the girls going because they love that 50 Shades of Grey shit. If you're single, That's the costume for you.
I'm gonna go with what I have here today is a missing milk carton because
How much does that cost you?
Hey, $10, but I could also just gone to the grocery store, bought some milk, drank it, and then put that on.
Braden's paint and the entire costume costs more than that. $10.
I know, but like I could have just got a milk carton, and it would have been like however much milk is these days. It was like $1 or something.
That is true.
Milk's pretty more than $1. It's like $4.
Oh yeah.
Milk's pretty like not that cheap.
Still $4?
Three
Still pretty
three
good.
bags of 2%.
Yeah.
That's like $5.50.
Also, they don't
I
really
use
like
the milk anyways.
Okay, so actually, I'll save this for when we start rebutting. So my answer is definitely going to be if you are looking for a cheap costume, all you need to be is a garden gnome because you already have a Santa outfit because this is just something everybody has.
I don't have a Santa outfit.
Everyone does. Okay, everyone knows someone who has a Santa outfit. Okay, worst case scenario, you buy yourself a cheap little like beard, and then you just take a piece of paper.
Like a man.
Okay, you gonna let me talk? Has to be white, anyways. Yeah, so you take a red piece of paper, you roll it up like a tube, and then you wear it like a cone on your head, and then you're just a garden gnome. There it is.
Fair enough.
So, my first issue though with the milk carton is they don't really make missing milk pictures. So you can't just
I
like
mean, you could just write missing on it.
yeah, but then you just have missing in Sharpie on
It's
top
fine.
of an
Also,
actual
take
milk
pictures.
carton.
Also, it's gonna
Picture on
smell
it?
like.
Yeah, you're
you
gonna smell like
wash
like
it
dying cow milk.
Oh, you can easily wash that out.
Yeah,
Man,
but
that's
still,
why dish soap
it's gonna
exists.
stink, man.
And, like spray some perfume on it.
Also, it's so easy to ruin. It's like
Yeah,
cardboard.
it starts raining, like you're fucked.
I mean, so is a lot of costumes. So, but like, I don't own a Santa Claus. Like,
I don't. Yeah. To be fair, I don't own a Santa costume. I don't know anyone that owns a Santa costume.
I do.
I own a beard.
Do you want to borrow my beard? You both know me. You both know me. I own a Santa costume.
That is true.
Yeah. No, but like, here's the real thing with the 50 Shades of Grey thing. Like, that just seems really expensive. I don't know if you know how expensive printer ink is.
That's a good
It's
point,
it's not
actually.
cheap.
It's pretty expensive.
Printer ink is not very cheap. Like, I would say that's probably gonna be the most expensive because if you're getting 50 pieces of paper that are each a different color of gray, which is like a lot of black,
No.
you're probably looking at spending like an entire like
No,
toner.
you literally. My friend just went to IKEA, got
IKEA.
yeah, or like some place.
Staples?
No. Like
Both expensive.
IKEA went or IKEA or like some Mark's warehouse or something. Literally,
Oh, Mark's
literally
got
got
some
literally got
quality
50,
clothing.
50 shades of gray, like gray paint,
Mm-hmm.
and then just use that.
Wow. So
But that
that sounds like really
Like,
expensive.
that's
Then
like-
you just got 50.
No. You can get little samples of them.
Like the swatches.
I have no idea what those are.
I'm
No,
really-
but like you.
I'm lost as to what your actual
Oh,
costume
like
is
those
here.
little things that they.
Yeah.
Like they just gave out and they just gave them to see like how it would look. And
But then you're stealing.
I don't know that. It's free then.
How many
Any
university
costume
students
can
paint their
be-
rooms 50 shades of gray?
Well, any costume can be like non-expensive. You just steal stuff.
Yeah.
That's
It's kind of
I
like,
could just take a milk carton if I wanted to.
yeah, yeah, you could, but then you'd smell like
Yeah,
a
but that's-
disgusting
But
milk.
I'd
ass.
wash
you
it
would.
out. It just smell fine.
But you have
I
to,
will
what if I'm
literally
lactose
go
intolerant?
grab
What do
a
I do
milk
now?
carton. You're not drinking it. You're fine. What do you mean?
But you said I have to drink the milk
You don't
carton.
have to drink
You said
it.
you no. You said
You could just pour it out if you want. Or
I'm
get
not gonna
someone else
waste
to
milk.
drink
There's
it.
children in Africa who really want that
Alright,
milk.
You call someone from Africa, donate the milk in like a bag, and then just take the carton and put it on. After washing it, you don't want to smell, right? You're right. You know, you want to make sure you smell fresh.
It's still gonna smell though. Have you ever
It's
gotten milk on your
still going to
clothes? You smell
smell.
like milk for the rest of your life. Like,
But you're putting it on for like Halloween.
no, I'm telling you, you gotta be a garden gnome.
Yeah. So what are you for Halloween? Yeah, I'm milk.
I am. Look, I'm right here. I'm milk.
You're a carton.
Like,
But yeah,
50 Shades of Stolen Property sounds pretty
No,
bad.
it wasn't
Yeah.
until my friend literally got them for free. Like they.
Yeah, I know he got them for free. And
No,
even if you steal it,
no, like
it fell off a truck.
No, like they gave it to him. No, like
Here, take my swatches.
No,
I
like,
could've
like
just walked
you
to,
can
like,
take as
recycle
many
bin
as you
and
want
take
from there. No, like the amount of like different shades of like red and all the other colors they have is insane. They had those little like palettes that they have. So like if you
I'm
hold
taking
it,
this off. It's too warm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
good idea.
Uh,
The amount of palettes they have just to see if like it goes well with like a floor. You could take it home.
but like,
You could just go
you're
there.
you're
ask
being
for
dishonest.
shades.
You're swindling them by taking their
No,
hard-earned
you
paint
could just say I need
swatches,
50 shades. I need 50 shades of gray.
and then they're gonna say, "Why do you need 50 Shades of Gray?" Is
I
it
don't-
for a stupid Halloween
I haven't
costume?
done it personally. But yeah, it's a good idea for a costume.
I'm telling you, like, if you have the Halloween costume of a garden gnome, you need a sweater.
Plus, hey, if you're living in
Hey,
your
man.
parents' house, that's free printer ink right there. Your
A
parents are
sweater,
But that's still
a sweater
expensive.
costs something to buy, whether or not you buy it for it or not.
Okay, yes, but you have sweaters. You have
Do I
sweaters
do I have a
regardless.
sweater that matches. It's red.
It doesn't have to match your garden
You
gnome.
want to be a garden gnome. You gotta look like.
Anyways,
you, can't
you take
just wear a
that.
sweater.
Also, I'm not-
You
also-
borrow my beard
What if you're
that I just
tall?
have.
You don't
What if you're
have a-
tall?
Yeah, garden gnomes aren't tall.
So you actually have to cut your legs off.
No.
Yeah.
You should be a
That's
tall-ass
really-
garden
That's
gnome.
expensive, man.
You're gonna pull a saw.
Yeah, true. No. Like honestly, like you can be a tall garden gnome because it's a costume. Costumes don't have to be accurate. You're obviously not milk right
What
now.
do you mean? I'm milk. I don't know what you're talking about. I can feel it. It's in my veins.
It's in your bones.
It's in my- No, that's sadly the place it's not right now. It should be there.
It's
but
the calcium.
it's-
Oh, and then you literally just take like paper, which is gonna cost you like $2. Like this whole outfit costs you $2. I'm just telling you, like garden gnome is most bang for your buck. I'm telling you, it doesn't require you to steal anything, and it doesn't require you to smell like moldy cheese.
Okay, yeah, but where are you
I
gonna
would
find a
smell
beard?
like moldy
like,
cheese.
where-
Me, I told you I'll lend you it.
Okay, yeah, but not everyone has a friend that has a beard. A white beard.
Shane has a
I
beard.
don't have a white beard. I'm not
You can
even
paint.
white. I can't.
Yeah, you can just paint yours white.
Yeah, you just paint yours white.
But then
But
you have to like cut it
Not,
off and like.
see, people like
that's
me, we can't
disgusting.
grow beards.
Hey man,
We're
I'm
getting
not
there.
gonna put someone else's facial hair on me for.
No, it's like the felt beard. It's not like a real beard.
Still have to buy that.
Hmm?
The-
No, I'm telling you, I'll lend you mine.
Why do you? How would you have that?
What do you? I
Not
told you it's
everyone
for
has
it's a
that.
Santa
I got
Claus
to
beard.
buy
I'm
it.
telling
Like,
you.
well, what if you live somewhere else and you don't have a friend?
Also, not all garden gnomes have beards.
Oh, but
Well, then
it's-
then you'd look stupid.
You just look
What
like
do you
a
mean?
beard.
You'd look like a gnome. You wouldn't be gardener then.
Well, then take a hoe with you.
Okay,
cost money,
I have an
guys.
answer for this one. Due to the fact that you do not need to steal anything to do it, and you don't need to rely on friends lending you their stuff, I'm going to give the point to the missing milk cart. Good round. Okay, third question. What is the least dangerous movie monster? Shane, let's give you the first
Alright,
chance
well-
to start here.
Casper, obviously. I mean, he's Casper the friendly ghost. What is he gonna do? Like,
Is
is
he
he
a-
friend you to death? Literally, his one goal in any movie you see him in is he's trying to make friends, man.
Doesn't he
That's
scare
his thing.
people in the movies, and that's the
Yeah,
whole
but
point
he
of the
doesn't
plot?
kill anyone.
But like, let's say he scares the wrong person. Okay, we're gonna wait.
You're-
We're gonna wait on this.
All right, Jesse, let's hear yours.
See,
Sorry, Nighthawk. Let's hear yours.
yeah, there you go. Honestly, like when you guys know that movie, it was like the Birds or something, like the old like 50s movie with the ladies.
The
locked up
Hitchcock
in-
movie.
Yeah, the Hitchcock movie. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Birds like the worst kind of movie. Animal, like what was it, like scary monster thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like who the fuck is gonna die because of birds? Literally walk inside.
All right. Well, mine's an actual monster from a movie that's actually designed to kill people. It's not birds, and it's not Casper the
not
Friendly
really
Ghost.
It can be, it
So
can be
my
dangerous.
answer is actually I think It Follows from It Follows is probably the least scary movie monster because like you can just walk away from it.
But
It doesn't sprint. It's not. It runs at you. It just kind of walks at you
Like-
slowly. Like if you just go on like a power walking pace, you can just you can get away from it like really easily.
Yeah, I know, but if you look away, then it's just gonna be like closer and
Yeah,
closer.
if
That's
you
how,
stop-
that's how movies work.
if you stop,
What if I just
moving-
take a okay? If I take an airplane though and I go across the sea, I'm safe for like another 6 months. And then if it
It'll find
comes,
you eventually. Once you forget about it, you're dead. If you forget about it, you're gonna die. It'll catch up eventually.
no. But then like if I see it again, I just take another plane.
But-
Or I'll just
What
go
if
to the
you don't sleep?
Antarctic
What
or
if you're
something.
asleep?
I won't be asleep. I never sleep.
I mean,
Okay, let's hear some more. Why is yours better than the other two?
Casper the Ghost is not a monster; he's a friendly person.
Hey,
Yeah, he's-
ghost is a sort of it's defined as a monster. A ghost is a type of monster.
I know,
so
but if he's
technically-
called Casper the Friendly Ghost, he's not gonna do
exactly,
anything to
he's not
anybody.
going to do anything to anyone. So he's
But he's not a monster.
he's still a monster. If he's
I'm
a
just gonna say
ghost.
also like by accident he could probably kill. So let's say he goes to spook somebody and that's somebody's like really old
Old, heart problems,
Mhm.
good lord,
by
strokes.
accident.
and he just accidentally
Like,
kills them.
It's
Heart
literally
attack.
following you to kill you. That's what it wants to do.
But I can just walk away from it. It's like
It doesn't matter. The threat is still there.
it's like cyberbullying. Like if I just don't pay attention to it, it won't kill me. Like if I just walk
I mean,
away,
if I don't
I'll be
pay attention
fine.
to Casper, it won't kill me. He's a ghost. He can't actually do anything to me.
If I just walk away though, I'm fine.
But it
If
can
you honestly-
actually get you.
For
It
mine,
can kill you.
if you
Okay,
walk,
have
if you
you-
walk inside, you're good to go.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
true.
but, like,
the birds. Okay,
I mean-
like you're saying birds aren't dangerous though. Have you ever seen like an eagle or an albatross or like big ass
Yeah, do
birds
you
with
want-
like talons
An
and shit?
albatross, like in golf, I've seen someone do that.
I've seen some
before.
albatrosses in golf
Oh yeah,
before.
you
You don't want to be
some
stuck
eagles.
inside for like the rest of your life, though. You got to go out and get food eventually.
That's
You're
true.
gonna die.
Yeah, you're just
You're gonna get like immediately swarmed by birds, pecked to death.
No, man, you could stand there for a few weeks and then they have to move on because they're just going to be fucking bored. What the hell do birds do?
they just shit and eat.
Have you seen pigeons? Dude, pigeons are like the dumbest animals on the planet.
Yeah, okay, it's a good thing you're not getting attacked by fucking pigeons. You're getting attacked by actual smart birds.
Yes, smart birds that are gonna come away. That are gonna come from all the way from like South America.
Okay,
Like,
do we not have hawks in Canada?
yeah, we do.
Okay, so are you like not afraid of a hawk just like tearing your fucking eyes out with those like 2-inch long talons?
If I'm inside, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, come
Okay, but you have to
spring,
go
you're just
outside
fucked. There's
eventually.
There's so many birds.
Like, okay,
You're
let's think
done.
what's not in your house, okay? There's a finite amount of food. There's no women. You won't live, I know you.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
Right.
It's gonna catch up eventually.
Okay, but
you
Cas-
can't. Well, Casper, what's he gonna do? You just
Like,
not be
honestly, like,
scared.
Casper could,
Have
like,
you
just-
seen- You've seen that episode of SpongeBob where
No, I haven't. I don't watch
Okay,
SpongeBob.
so
I've never seen SpongeBob.
the Flying
That's the
Dutchman
real Terry.
tries to scare SpongeBob so many times.
It's also a
and
kids
then
show.
It just gets to the point where like it doesn't matter anymore.
Like,
So,
okay, I think if
Casper
there was a
is
real
scary, you
realistic
can't do
version of Casper, like he would still be scary.
it. I know, but
Like
like,
he'd
it's not gonna
he'd be
kill
like,
you.
okay, so like
He's not
ghosts
trying to
ghosts
kill you.
usually are like they're vengeful spirits of like people who've died, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're still here. They have like purpose, right?
Yeah.
So they're
He-
theoretically still scared, regardless of what their intentions are.
He's just here because
They're-
he wants a friend,
Yeah, but he's not gonna have a friend because he's a fucking murdered person.
but he does get a friend.
Well,
I haven't seen Casper. I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is. He gets a friend.
Have you seen It Follows?
No, but from what I've heard, it will follow you until it kills you. So
Or you just pass it on?
then it will kill someone
with
else.
sex, right?
Yeah,
Is that really how to?
yeah.
that's-
It's Super AIDS.
Basically, if you have sex, it'll
Perfect.
pass on to that person. It'll chase that person. If it catches that person, it comes back to you.
And it will
Yo,
kill
what
them,
if-
right?
What
It'll
if
try to kill them. Well, Casper's
you're
not
like
Okay.
gonna-
what if you're like the ugliest guy in the world and you just get like the one
Prostitutes.
night and then it gets? Yeah, but you don't want to greasy that. That's greasy.
It doesn't matter how greasy. Okay, so here's my actual solution. Okay, I go across the sea. I go across the sea. I go to a prostitute. Okay,
Okay.
I have sex with a prostitute like in England or something, or in like fucking Bangkok or
Amsterdam.
somewhere that's
That's
like
what-
somewhere really far away.
Somewhere
And then
like
that prostitute, like 2 hours later, has sex with somebody else. Meanwhile, It Follows is still in like fucking North America, like doing fuck all.
But like, what if the pimp finds out that it came from you and then they hunt you?
How
down,
do they
then you
find
die?
out? Also in Amsterdam, it's not there
It's
are no
legal.
pimps. Yeah, it's legalized in Amsterdam.
What
So
if their family members find out?
how are the family members
At
gonna
some
find out?
point? Either way, it's still killing
Man,
someone.
everybody
it's
in
still
Amsterdam is
dangerous.
either high or drunk,
True, or
That-
yeah, both.
or both. That's,
And second of all, it's not like they're not gonna give me a receipt for having sex with a prostitute. They're not gonna be like,
Someone's still gonna
okay,
die.
that'll be 11:39. Here's your receipt.
Too
It's
big
still gonna
debit.
kill someone. It's still gonna.
No, like I'm
kill
serious.
someone.
Literally, just go have sex with a prostitute because that prostitute will pass it on to like 95 other people
And
before
then
they even know that
That's
they're being
even
followed.
worse. They're all gonna die.
It's not my problem anymore.
But it's still dangerous.
I'm just saying it's not dangerous to me though.
Okay, I have an answer for this one. I'm gonna have to give this one to Casper, just because while you said it might not be dangerous to you, someone is still dying. Fourth question:
These nuts.
what is the next big hit sexy Halloween costume?
All right, so usually whenever you see new big sexy Halloween costumes, it stems from something popular in the media. And what was the biggest grossing Halloween movie this year? It. Sexy Pennywise. It's happening. Like you've seen it. You know how wide that mouth can open. Let's find out. Like
But those teeth, man. Oh.
I'm gonna go with Rabbit Peach because you don't. It doesn't matter how ugly you are. You still hot, man. You're Peach.
so is this Peach with rabies?
No, like
Wait, what?
no, like from like.
She's really
Mario
rabid.
Rabbit.
Like she's just frothing in the
Like-
mouth
like-
and she's afraid of
Hey,
water.
if you want, either way, it's
You should have a squirt gun to keep
Still
her down.
Peach. It's still Peach. That's still hot, man. If Mario wants it, then why wouldn't you want it?
I'm gonna go with sexy Salt Bay. Everyone knows who he is. He's got that lavish look. He's got that signature salt pouring thing. He wears really tight clothes all the time, which you can reduce. Girls, you can reduce that to short shorts, crop tops. If you got tits, do whatever you do with them.
What do I do if I don't?
If you don't have to, that sucks for you.
Then you figure it out. Or
All right, let's battle this one out.
So also Peach, I've never seen anyone dressed up as a sexy Peach.
well, not yet.
ever.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
The
also
next-
like
it's the
okay.
next thing.
Also, I feel like if anyone, so as Pennywise is a clown, I feel like if anyone would have dressed up as a sexy clown, it would have been done already.
But people have done it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen a sexy clown?
No, but like I'm telling you, man, Salt Bay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's actually already a thing. Never mind.
What? We're getting,
Sexy Pennywise.
We're getting confirmation, folks.
Oh boy.
I mean, I saw LeBron James's cosplay as Pennywise. It was really, really creepy, really, really realistic. Wasn't sexy at all. And I find him mighty, mighty sexy.
I,
There's nothing sexier than when someone just looks up at you with those eyes.
yeah.
There's nothing sexier when your lip is curved like this. God, you know what? That turns me on.
Exactly, like Pennywise is a turn on, confirmed by Nighthawk.
I mean,
That
the
was
one
a lot of
thing I can
sarcasm,
say
okay.
about yours is like, I mean, tight clothing's nice, but like, how are you gonna walk around all night in that?
Girls do it every single day.
But like,
I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, so I think my main issue is, like, if a girl's doing it, I feel like a lot would get lost in translation. So, like, Salt Bay, the whole thing is you just carry around salt and you're just like... And, like, you gotta have, like, the tight black pants and the sunglasses and the man bun. And that's Salt Bay. But if a girl does it, then she's just a girl in tight pants, which is normal,
So girls go
Yeah.
as guys all the time.
and a bun, which is normal. So then what are you? Are you just a girl that's just, like, on her day off?
Yeah.
She's just wearing yoga pants and fucking her hair in a bun? Like,
Whoa, it's not yoga pants. I've never seen Salt Bay wear Lululemon.
I'm just saying, I feel like it would get really lost in translation. You have to explain your costume all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone explains their costume all the time.
Oh, but if you're,
Yeah,
like,
I really have to
Peach,
explain
man.
this.
Okay, yeah, but that's like kind of generic. Yeah, Peach, not a good idea.
Oh, but it's
Especially
like,
Rabbit Peach, like...
you definitely
Rabbit Peach,
you
oh, fuck
recognize it, right? So you don't have to like be like, oh, is this what costume is that, right? And then like you don't.
Like,
have
I
to
feel
look
like
at
you're just
age
blending
to
too many
sexy.
ideas.
Nobody
like,
wants to carry an
Oh, it's just
umbrella
one
around.
character.
No. You've got too many ideas. Like, you've got, like, the
Alright,
bunny,
but
you've got,
Wayne's
like... You got, like, the bunny, you gotta paint your face white. You're a fucking, like, mime bunny.
Also,
If
who
you're like,
wants to
pink
wear a pink
dress?
dress?
If you're
No
like
one's wearing,
already
like,
ugly,
mom
you
does.
just go with your regular face. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Then you look sexy just because you're a peach man. And you got the umbrella. What if it rains? You're good.
Yeah, but, like, if you're Pennywise, like, you'll just float. You seen how much he drools? Like, that mouth is moist, man. It's ready.
It's like too moist.
Yeah, that's true. There does come a time when a mouth can be
It's
too
like
moist.
if I like just like
Yo, odds that Pennywise can do the cracker challenge. What was it? 6 crackers in a
7.
7 crackers in a minute?
7 children in a minute. It's Pennywise.
like dry
Oh, 100% he
challenges
can.
now.
Look at all those teeth he's got. Like,
True.
Look at the saliva.
He can do that in seconds.
Cinnamon challenge. You just
He
down
ate a
it.
kid's arm.
Yeah, I bet he could drown an entire child.
Okay, let's hear one final thought from each of you. Why is yours like the next big one?
Again, like, a lot of where sexy Halloween costumes come from is mainstream popularity. There's nothing that has been more popular this entire year than it. It
Donald
was
Trump.
the most popular. Oh, why didn't I go with that?
Oh damn!
I was going to say that, but then I realized
Oh.
like, no one like you could do it, but it's not like a sexy costume. You'd have to wear like a business suit.
Have you seen? No. Have you seen the one of him like playing tennis?
Oh god.
I'm changing my answer.
You can't do that.
Okay, why is yours the next
Well,
sexy costume?
as you were saying, mainstream popularity. There's many things popular this year. One of those big things.
But nothing's more popular than it. It was the highest-grossing movie of horror since
your-
like The Exorcist.
I heard yours.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
hear it.
I know, but if girls don't like scary movies or people don't like clowns, they're not going to do that or dress up or go see it. Salt Bae was a meme on the internet. Everyone sees memes on the internet. And also, he's just a sexy motherfucker. So who wouldn't want to be Salt Bae for Halloween? Especially sexy
Well,
Salt Bae.
What if
Because
we're
I
not
know
sexy?
if my girlfriend went as Salt Bae, good lord.
You'd give her the old night cock.
Aha, good one.
Mahogany wood.
Oh shit. Hey Alex, how you doing?
Hey, Shane, why is
well,
sexy
hey,
Rabbit
we're
Peach
going
the
with
next
theme
big
is
one?
mainstream, right? I mean Mario, and then Peach, Rabbit Peach.
Mario
that's-
Odyssey came out 2 days ago.
Yeah, well, no, but Mario in general,
But you're not
It's
doing
like
Mario.
always
You're doing
it's
sexy
like-
Rabbit Peach.
which is
Yeah.
from Mario.
Everyone
Let the
hates
man
the
talk.
rabbits.
Let the
It's
man
weird.
talk.
From Mario, and then like, what's hotter than the princess? Let's be honest. And then you can
A lot of things.
Yeah, many things.
Doesn't matter. You could be like ugly, but you put that on, they don't know you're ugly, and you got dressed. You
Mystic.
look hot. You look like Peach, man.
I think I got to give the point to Nighthawk, Rich Mahogany,
Nighthawk first.
with the sexy Salt Bae. It's
There's
just
many
like,
leather bound books. You can buy them on
because memes kind of transcend like the popularity of anything. So everyone kind of knows what it is, and it's like the mainstream popularity does make things blow up. So.
Yeah.
Fifth question: what is the worst horror movie trope?
Why does the black guy always gotta die first, man?
For me, it's hot. The hot or the slutty girl dies first. That's my least favorite, just because I want to see a beautiful lady on the screen.
I want to see some titties.
Oh well, debatable depending on the rating of the movie, but also like it's like it happens in every single movie.
Yeah, same with the black guy always dies for, or the stoner too. Like
the beginning of the original Friday the 13th, guy dies, girl dies. Both sluts. I'm gonna guess.
the girl dies first in the original Friday the 13th.
No, the guy dies.
Girl
Yeah.
dies.
No. The what is it?
I literally watched like a week ago.
Like the very first one.
Yeah.
No, like this is like before like the title screen pops on. This is like explaining what was Jason's mother's name.
I have it backwards. I was confusing it with Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is
I'm
it
sorry. I was confusing it with Nightmare
Is
on
it the
Elm
one
Street.
where it's like first person view? They walk
Yeah.
into the cabin. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we weren't doing anything
Yeah,
up here."
and
Okay.
then she stabbed him.
I can confirm.
Yeah.
That's the guy who dies.
Yeah.
No.
I-
No, I was confusing it with Nightmare on Elm Street,
And
where it's,
then-
a girl dies first in Nightmare on Elm Street, starts floating, and then she gets fucking slashed in half. And
Yeah, no,
the
and
guy's just
then-
like, what the fuck?
And then the remastered or the remade Friday the 13th that came
No,
out.
I'm recanting here.
No, yeah,
like,
no, I know. The one that came out 2009. Black Guy was one of like the last 5 people to die.
Can confirm.
Mhm.
I've seen the movie. Yep, he's right.
Generally, there's always at least one black guy that dies, but like,
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
I mean,
Like, but okay, when
Just
when
cover the
was there
ground.
ever a horror movie where a black guy like didn't die?
well, actually, or just like,
If there was a
Actually,
black guy that was a main character, when was there one that didn't die?
already we're going in the rebuttal.
Yeah, let's-
Anyways.
Oh yeah, so you know when you're like they're running away and they're like, oh, let's call for help, and then they just have no cell service, like
Well,
every time.
if they're in the woods, that's
I know, but like, do you think they go there like and don't have cell service anywhere when they get there? Like, why would you do that? You
Okay,
just-
so I've been camping before. I don't know if you have,
oh yeah.
but
yeah.
you don't have cell service in the
But
middle of
you're
butt fuck
always
nowhere in the woods.
You're always near somewhere where you do have service.
Okay, yeah, but
Not
let's say
really,
you're trapped in the no, not usually. Like if you're by like a lake or
like
something.
I went on a 7-day camping trip
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, and we were
I
nowhere
was there.
near anything with cell. Like there's satellite phones, but that's because if there's any medical injury,
So
then
what-
they have to call
You
somebody.
can still call someone, but like in the movies, it's just like you can't. It's just the phone's just useless now.
If you're just in a cabin in the woods, like with every horror movie ever,
It's like so overused though. Like it's always we
but
can't
like
call
okay,
for
like
help,
the cell reception, like I'd say that's probably one of the more like believable ones, because
Yeah.
like
Because
let's take like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something. Like they're in the middle of like they break down in the middle of nowhere, right? And they go into this cabin. Like they're not gonna have cell service. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Fair, but like
Let's take like The Evil Dead, or whatever it's called. The one where they
Yeah.
go to like the they're literally in the middle of the woods.
The
So
one with the
the-
cabin in the woods.
the one
Let's
with
say cabin in the woods.
the one with the tree fucking scene.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Evil Dead.
yeah. But like they don't have cell service there because like they're in the middle of the woods. Like, let's say cabin in the woods. Like they're in a cabin in the woods. Like they're in areas where it would make sense for them not to have cell
it's
service.
used in movies where it just doesn't make sense.
Okay, like, what's
it's
an example?
Okay, so what's it called?
Yeah.
I can't think of the title, but it's basically they're just like in a city basically, and like someone cut the power.
They're just
so
on
they
wind,
don't phone,
that's it.
right? Okay.
They're still on Wind
they're
Mobile.
on, they're on. It's called Freedom now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Okay. On to the rebuttals. Let's hear why the other ones aren't so bad, or
You're
why.
already done.
Yeah.
They're just on Wind Mobile. That's it. Just everyone in the movie's on Wind
That's-
Mobile.
no, that-
Yeah, like for yours, like it's a common thing for black guys to die in movies, but like they don't die first.
Yeah.
Usually, it's the slutty girl.
What was that? There's this
Cabin in the Woods did it. Friday the 13th
Don't
did
say
it.
it.
I haven't seen very many.
like
But like it's almost certain that if you're black in a horror movie, you're dead.
Well, no, well, the thing in like the 1980s,
Yeah.
the black guy was one of the final guys that survived.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
The last-
it was the I'm trying to think of who the actor was. It's not Mel Gibson, but it's I forget his name, but it was the leader of that group, and then another part of the group who was black.
Pretty sure both the last two dudes were white.
No, they were black.
Because
One of
I'm
them was
remembering the one scene where like they're testing, and there was only like 3 of them there, and there was like there was the one with the flamethrower, and then there was like the 3 that they weren't sure, and there was a white guy, it was another white guy, it was a third white guy, And then they had like the other white guy that was like watching over them. I'm talking like when it's just the five of them. They're not sure which one's like the thing.
Oh yeah,
That's all white
I'm
dudes.
talking about like
Yeah, he still dies, though.
No, well, a black guy survives in the thing at the end of the movie. I swear to God.
I need a fact check on that one.
There's this movie, I can't remember what it's called. I watched it like over the summer. It's basically like this guy has his like white girlfriend. They go to this.
It's
like,
Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Literally the guy that survives the entire. He's black.
That was directed by a black guy though.
So what?
Also, like, look how many black guys don't survive in that movie though.
I mean, I don't
Actually,
think
no.
any
No,
are
I think-
killed.
They all get like
Two of them, but only
well,
two.
two that we know of. Because like presumably this is like a thing that's been happening for a really long
Okay,
time.
okay,
right?
yeah, but that's not.
But they're not.
That's not.
'Cause, like, you find about, like-
Yeah, it's
But like it's
happened.
not so much even that it's inferred. Like it's you literally find out that like this guy was like killed. I don't even know. He was sent to the dark space. Spoilers for Get Out. Yeah, no, like that's how he learns that something's wrong though. Is because like that one part where they use
The
the
shadow.
flash.
He went to the shadow realm.
It's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
final thoughts. Why is the slut dying first the worst trope? Why is the black guy dying first the worst trope?
Because it happens in every single movie, and I'm tired of seeing it. Like
Because
what-
I'm wrong, and because the black guy doesn't always die first.
There you go.
I can see the
I
point.
can see the point.
Okay, that's fair then. I have to give it to the slut dying first.
Well, no,
from
he's
Mr.
he's
Rich
literally
Mahoney.
right. Like I was like, oh shit.
Question number 6. What is the first thing you would do if you were turned into a ghost?
Go to Dan Bilzerian's house.
I'd just fly. That's
I got one
Why
even
not fly?
even before that. Actually, the very first thing I'd do as a ghost is I'd figure out that I'm a ghost. Because like you'd just be like, oh, am I alive? And then you just realize like, oh, I can go through shit. So I'd like the very first thing I would do as a ghost is realize that I'm a ghost.
Are you able to
when you do that by
manipulate
flying
things?
though.
You wouldn't. How would you know that you
sell
can
me
fly
out.
though? First, you have to realize you're a ghost that you can fly. Bam.
But wouldn't you do that and then like by doing that you're flying? Because
No, you don't
can't
necessarily have to
walk.
fly. What do you mean? You don't know that I can't walk?
You're a
I
ghost.
think.
Oh,
But how do you know that you're a
also-
ghost without realizing you're a
Also,
ghost?
to be fair, things that we see where ghosts can fly is a lot of animated stuff.
Yep.
And a lot of like live action shit. What's it? That movie with Bruce Willis and that kid.
Oh, Sixth Sense.
Sixth
Sixth
Sense.
Sense.
That was a good movie.
Ghosts, they don't fly.
No, they don't. They're just
Actually
dead.
choose
No,
not to fly.
and-
Or like, well, even like in Ghostbusters too. Like not all ghosts fly. Like some fly, some don't.
Because they don't want to, but I would.
Like the Stay Puffed Ghost is like.
I know, but I mean, like you could literally go anywhere you want.
Yeah, no, but I'm
And
saying
why
that
not- and-
the
and-
very
and-
first thing I would do as a ghost is like first you have to realize you're a ghost. You're not just alive because like you know it's like if you've seen Sixth Sense, it takes him the entire movie that you realize that he's not like a ghost, right? Like
Or that he's dead.
yeah. So like the first thing you do as a ghost, you just want to realize that you're a ghost.
Well, I feel like, well, Sixth Sense was a very specific thing, but I feel
Yeah.
like if you're a ghost, you probably know that you're a ghost.
Yeah.
How do you know that you're a ghost though without realizing it? So I'm saying the first thing you'd have to do.
Literally, you go outside and go to a street, and if you literally if no one looks at you, you're a ghost. But also, I feel like in order to be a ghost, you have to know what happened to you. Like you can't just like wake up one day and you're a ghost.
Well, like I don't know, Bruce Willis got shot and he just wakes up one day and he's a ghost and doesn't realize it. So I'm saying the very first thing you would have to do is realize you're a ghost.
I mean, is he a ghost or is he just dead? I mean, they can see other dead people because are dead people in those movies ghosts or are dead people in those movies just dead people that they can see?
I'd say like okay, so in this scenario where I'm a ghost, I would say that like
So what? Now you
most
know you're a
ghosts
ghost.
in most forms of media can see other ghosts, so I would say they can.
I don't know. I'd go to Vegas, go see Dan Bilzerian.
But you'd have to. I mean, how would you get there? Would you fly?
I'd just go on a plane. They can't see me
Or you're flying?
on a plane.
Yeah, the plane's flying.
Well, then he's not flying. The plane is.
Yeah.
So flying.
No, but he's not
You're
flying. The
in
plane's
the air,
flying.
though.
The plane's flying,
Yeah.
not him.
But you're flying.
So basically, if I'm still alive and I'm on an airplane, I'm flying, literally flying,
Yeah, you're still flying.
but I'm also sitting down in an
You're
airplane,
doing both, but you're still
which
flying.
is
But
carrying me.
but if you're not paying for your ticket, you would have to first realize you're a ghost. So like if you understand that you are dead and that you are no longer alive and human, you'd first realize
Do you
that
have to be dead to be a ghost?
yes.
Are you
That's
sure
part of
about
it. They're literally like lingering spirits. That's the whole point of being a ghost.
Well, what about the undead?
That's different.
Those aren't ghosts.
Those aren't ghosts. Yeah, those are the
Still,
undead.
You don't have
A zombie's not a ghost. That's why we have two different words for it.
Also, the undead are pretty much dead already.
No, they're dead then not dead.
Oh, yeah.
That they're undead. They have to die to become undead. You have to die to be a ghost.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, no, yeah, I agree with that. No, yeah. So if you know you're a ghost, then you know you're dead already.
So you have to realize that you become a ghost, is what I'm saying. The
But
very first thing you would do as a ghost. This isn't a semantic question about like what would be the first action I would perform. The first action you perform is realize that you're dead and realize you're now a ghost. That is what you would do. This is your very first action.
I would just do something more fun.
Have you ever been a ghost? Because maybe like
You realize you're dead.
out.
You realize you still have
Maybe
consciousness.
you figure that out while you're becoming a ghost.
How do I
So
be
then you
like?
are
There's
a
no
ghost,
that
so
you
you're
either
now
are
a ghost.
you're either human or a ghost. There's no like in between purgatory state where you're just
Have
like.
you ever been a ghost?
Have you?
No.
So then how do you know that I'm
Well,
wrong?
we can't argue that that's the first thing you're gonna do because
Call of Duty
mine,
Ghost
I
is
know
a
I'm
really
a
shitty
ghost either way, so I'll fly.
No, I'm telling you. First, you've got to figure out. You're not just gonna like randomly lift off and be like, "Here we go."
Flies around everywhere. I want to walk. I want to see the city.
Hey, you can walk if you want, but I want to fly first. I want to know that I can fly.
Just go
How do you know that you can fly if you don't know you're a ghost?
But I might know that while I'm transitioning to be a
Jetpack.
ghost. You don't know whether there's a transition or not, so you can't say that. Oh, the first thing you need
Like
to do
gender
is figure out that you
transitioning.
are a ghost. Like to start flying right now. That'd be.
I need one
Kinda
final.
wild.
I need one final point from each of the three. I can't decide yet.
I'm just saying, like, it would be physically impossible to do anything else without first realizing that you are dead and now a ghost.
Brayden, I know you. I know you like to party. I know you like alcohol. I know you like women. There is no better place on the earth to find any of that than Dan Bilzerian's house.
The
But
best,
you can't interact with any of that. You're
It
dead.
doesn't matter. You can still see that shit,
the
man.
best way to get there and to do really anything.
You just
else,
get the worst
anywhere
blue
is
balls
to
of your
fly.
entire life.
You're dead. It doesn't matter. You don't get boners if you're dead.
I
I
mean,
don't-
just skip
I
all
hope
that
I
traffic.
do.
Just fly. Just get to wherever you want. You can go to Vegas if you want. Yeah, but you gotta fly there.
I could walk.
Why would you drive?
It's taking me a really long
You
time,
can
all the
fly,
time in
man.
the world.
That's you can
No,
see the city
walking
views,
would suck.
See the
Yeah, you're
building
right.
lights and everything.
Bike. See the U.S. I'm telling you, like, you have to first realize. This is the very
Okay.
first thing you would do. Would you have to first realize that you're a
I-
ghost?
I think I agree. As much like as bullshit as the answer is, I have to give it to the lame realizing you are a ghost. Last official question: what is your zombie plan?
Go to Alberta, farm it out. Literally, I have a lot of cousins in Alberta, and I've been there quite a bit to their farm. You see maybe 2 or 3 cars a day passing by their road, and if everyone else is dead, you're just not going to see that.
Okay, I'd go to the Arctic because, sort of on to his point, there are less people there, and also it's colder, so it'll move a lot slower.
I have a good rebuttal for that. So my final answer is I played a lot of zombie games, and what I've learned from that
Be
is
Russian.
no. What I've learned from all these zombie games is I just need to go. I need to get a safe. I need to put in 3 bullets, $5, a green herb, lock the safe, but not all the way, and then I need to shoot myself in the head. That's my plan. That way I don't have to worry about the zombies, and if anyone gets into my house, they have a nice little surprise.
That's what dead though.
They didn't say I have to live. You just said, what's my zombie plan? My zombie plan doesn't have to end with me winning or living. It just
Okay.
has to end.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Let's begin with the rebuttals here.
All right, so here's my first issue. You go to Antarctica, you're
I
gonna
don't know, I'd go to
die.
the Arctic, man.
You go to the Arctic, there's no food.
That's opposite.
There's
ends
no
of the
sustainable
world.
food in the
Yeah,
Arctic.
how the hell you- how the
People
hell
live
you-
there.
People live there, so you're gonna start cannibalizing people. What happens when you run out of
No,
people?
people survive there,
Yeah, because they get groceries brought in.
so do that too.
Who's gonna bring in
Nice.
groceries? The infrastructure of the world has fallen apart. No one's farming anymore. And if they are farming, it's for themselves.
I'll make my own city.
You're gonna make your own city, but you can't have a city without food.
Igloos don't count.
What do you mean? They
I
actually are
see.
warmer.
You're going to make like igloo cities?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, but there's no
warmer.
food in these igloo cities, so you're gonna have an igloo city, and then people are gonna like revolt against you, and you're gonna get murdered by your
Kill
own
some
people.
polar bears,
Good
farm
luck.
fish for some seals, ice fishing, all that
Mhm.
kind of fishing.
Have you ever been fishing before?
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, but you're gonna be alive for a very short amount of time. That's what I'm saying.
I feel
Well,
like
I'm still
You're,
alive
you're
for a
gonna
long
die of
time.
starvation, which is much worse than a
plan-
gunshot.
My plan leaves me alive longer than it leaves you alive.
But that's my point. I don't care if I'm alive or dead at the end of that because I'm already dead.
So then,
Like you're gonna die of starvation, which is arguably much worse than dying from a gunshot to the head.
not necessarily. I can still. There's still animals that live there.
Yeah, for how long though? That like I'm just saying is like you have very finite resources.
I didn't say I was staying there forever. That's my plan. Right after it starts, I go there. So,
So you have this very finite resources, and if you go anywhere else, you immediately get murdered by zombies.
not necessarily. Maybe I farm up there, make some weapons.
You can't farm if there's
farm.
no there's no good
Farm
farmland
in
in the
terms
north.
of,
That's
like-
why
That's why you
have to get.
That's why you go to Alberta.
Now, second issue is eventually, theoretically, if zombies do spread far enough, and you are still farming, which presumably makes a lot of noise, which
No,
presumably
like you don't need like. I'm not talking about like heavy machinery farming. I'm talking about like
But
little like soils of dirt. Like
but
farming.
zombies can still get to Alberta fairly quickly and
Yeah.
easily. I mean, at their own pace. But
And
easily.
eventually, what I'm saying is, eventually, if you are making literally any noise, let's say you have a generator because you need electricity to, use your aqueducts and irrigate your systems. I'm saying eventually you will get caught by zombies and die. So what I'm saying is, with my plan, I leave something for whoever comes by into my house, and I've already dealt with the problem. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to die. I've already taken the situation in my hands, and I've blown my brains out.
Yeah. So, but like, I personally, I kind of want to like live it out just to see how it feels.
I also like to live it out.
And then if I know I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, sorry. I don't just mean the second, like, zombies are discovered. Like, zombies, the dead have risen. Whoa, I'm just going to blow my brains out immediately. Like, I'm saying if I realize that there's no way out, I'm just going to blow my brains out. Like, I'm not just going to, like, move to the Arctic. Like, this is presumably all of our situations are after, like, we all understand that there's, like, the world is ending. This isn't just like, oh no, zombies.
But I'm not a pessimist. I want to live.
I'm-
And I want to have a
also-
good time.
well,
Also,
hey, man.
Alberta's lit.
Yeah, Alberta's lit for how
But
long
It's
though?
also like is that
Okay, I'm gonna need a-
So,
I'm gonna need a
yeah,
direct
high
battle
ground,
between
Wait,
the
what?
two.
Like no high ground.
We're getting it in. a
I'm
minute.
not. I'm not
These two?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't need.
You
a
don't
high
like my
ground.
answer?
But like how they could literally just walk towards you.
But do you realize how open open and how wide farms
know,
are?
but it
You'll have so much time to react.
You will, but eventually you're like there's no way to stay away from them. Like it's flat ground. They're gonna you can see them coming, but like what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Okay, I have an idea.
It's
Okay,
the
I have an
prairies,
idea.
the
I have an
prairies.
idea.
There's not
Okay,
there's not a huge bunch of people living in the prairies. Most of the people that are living in Alberta are in the cities. There's maybe one or two houses like per kilometer.
Zombies can still make it there from like neighboring provinces.
Neighboring provinces, that will take literally probably a year because they're so slow and they get distracted by literally anything.
They can still get there.
Yeah,
but
because
okay,
they-
let's get
they-
one.
too.
Let's get one final thought. I've taken into account like the less danger due to the less people.
I'm just
but
saying,
also
like,
the
it's
less
a lot
food.
easier if I don't have
And
to worry
then
about any of this.
easier to
like, blowing my
farm,
brains
but
out.
they're also closer to you. What's one final thought that sets the
Closer.
Arctic apart from the Alberta? And what is one final thought that sets Alberta as better than the Arctic?
Second question:
It's not
why are you not
fucking-
acknowledging my answer?
It's not cold 24/7. You would hate that.
Doesn't mean I'm not gonna like survive.
No, you're literally gonna run out of food. Is the issue?
hard- it's,
There are animals
it's
there, you
physically
can
hard.
But the
survive.
animals need something to eat.
So what? There are a lot of them there.
Doesn't yeah. Okay.
They're
but-
eventually gonna die, though.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna die as soon as you, or probably you.
No, you will. You will hate it up there.
It doesn't mean
You'll kill yourself.
Like,
You'll
it's
join
not
me,
gonna
actually.
What are you gonna hunt?
to hunt polar bears.
Polar bears don't live in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Well,
They do.
They do,
Yes,
but like
they
in
do.
the northern part of the Arctic. So you're gonna go all the way up to the northern part of the Arctic to hunt
Sure.
polar bears.
Why not?
Where are you gonna live?
You live in an igloo.
You're gonna live in an
The
igloo.
Arctic.
What are these polar bears gonna eat, by the way? Since you're gonna be eating polar
Well,
bears.
I mean, they somehow survive up there anyways. They eat seals, don't they? So
Yeah, what
like,
the seals eat.
Okay, yeah. Where do you get?
they're
where,
all
where, where are you gonna-
surviving there right
What are
now.
you gonna
What
kill
do
the
you
polar
mean?
bears with?
I'll make some makeshift weapon. Maybe I'll grab something before I go up there. Some ammo. Maybe just a.
Okay, you run out of ammo.
I
Now
can-
what?
just
You're so far removed from everything and every part of civilization that if you run out of any one
You're
resource,
fucking
you're
actually
done.
Chuck Norris. I can just.
Chuck Norris, that's not an answer. That's not an out. You can't just say, "Oh, maybe I'll just
No, but,
meet
like,
God and
I
God
can
will
just
save me."
kill
Like, that's not an out. If I can't win this, I'm making sure you can't either. Like, I don't like your plan.
With that, I think I have to give the point to the Alberta farmer, Rich Mahogany. With that, I'll be tallying up the points, and we'll be back for the speed round. Okay, so you're in it. Then you two are going to do one. The winner of that one goes to the rest of it.
Okay.
And we're back for the speed round here. Nighthawk Rich Mahogany is in the lead with 3 total points, and we're having a tiebreaker question with the other 2 contestants. So, the speed round works. I give you 2 options for a question. You choose one. The person who chooses first goes first, and you basically battle it out for a short time. Okay. Speed round. You are stuck in a haunted house. You hear whatever it is chasing you, and it's catching up. Do you choose to hide in the attic, or the basement?
Does the basement have windows that I can get out of?
So you choose one?
Yeah.
I'd go with the
choose
basement.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
All right,
Okay, go
so
for it.
You go first.
Okay,
so-
presumably, like, most houses have windows in the basement that you can climb out of, so I can just get out. Period.
A
That's
lot
it.
of houses have like windows in the attic too.
Yeah, but, like, I'm gonna break my legs. I'm gonna break my body.
So doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I can safely get out of the basement.
Safely get out of the attic too. Not all.
Also, like,
basements have
attics are
windows.
usually, like, really hard to get up to. They have, like, especially in old houses, they have, like, that one little, like, thing you have to pull. Like, you've seen, like, everything, and then, like, the stairs fall down, slap you in the face, and, like...
Sure, but if you're gonna get out a window in the basement, you sometimes would have to climb up to the window as well.
I'm a pretty tall guy. I have
don't
strong
know.
shoulders. I can get up
I
there.
don't know how tall the window is, or even if it's big enough to get out of.
I'm just going off of, like, most houses that I've seen that have
My
windows in their
house
basement.
actually has windows about this small on basements.
You're saying you couldn't get out of that if you had to.
No, it could not fit out of that. My attic that has a window like this, so I can fit out of that. And most attic windows are big.
Yeah, but then where are you going to go out of the attic? You're just going to fall out of the window and die.
Usually you just go onto the roof and then you can make your way down.
If, like, maybe you have, like, the fingertips of, like, Ezio Auditore or something.
No, you just climb on
You
the
can't
roof
just
and jump
climb
off.
down a house. What do you mean? How
Have you
strong
not
are your
jumped-
fingers?
Have you not jumped off like a roof of a house before?
No, I have 2
We're
intact
not
legs.
talking like a large, like 3-story.
No,
house,
this is a
like-
haunted mansion.
Okay, well,
If we're talking about a hardcore parkour,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, you're gonna be
Haunted
missing.
mansion, there's, like,
Your legs are
dark-
telescoping. You're not gonna be
They're-
able to walk. You're gonna
they're
become
definitely
like shorter than
lower
Peter
levels
Dinklage.
than-
You're literally gonna become like shorter than Peter Dinklage after this. Like, your legs are gonna fold in on themselves, and you're just gonna like just snap through the bone, and you're just
except not,
dead.
Take it
except
out.
not as badass.
True.
You
Alright.
think they're gonna be
Okay,
big-
that's
Time. He's clapped.
that's the end of the speed round question. I'm gonna need help with this one. Where do you
Basement,
You're leaning towards the basement.
attics, creaky. They can tell you where they can tell where you are.
Also, like, you'd leave a big old path going up there. Like,
I think I agree. I think I have to give it to the basement.
so
So
you're gonna be missing.
so
from
we
this
have
episode.
Panyotis heading to the speed round with Jesse. Shane now seems to be missing, but we have a milk carton here to fill in for the rest of the episode. Second speed round question. Which monster would you want working security at your party? Frankenstein or the Wolfman?
Wolfman. Frankenstein is slow as shit, dude.
But Frankenstein, like, you can kill a wolfman with, like, silver bullets or whatever, right? Like,
Yeah, but
Frankenstein, like, how are you going to kill Frankenstein? He's literally just a bunch of reanimated corpses. Like, he'd be really, really difficult to fuck with. And also, like, if he's just, okay, let's just presume this is, like, he's just bouncing people, right? Like, Frankenstein's really fucking big. Like, no one's going to want to try and fight Frankenstein. Like, Wolfman, like, you could, like, probably wrestle him. Like, he's just, like, regular-sized person, right? Like, sure, he's got claws and shit, but, like, you just fucking one right hook, he's done.
Who the fuck has silver bullets?
I have silver bullets.
It's so weird. Also, Frankenstein is slow as shit. You can just run around him.
Yeah, but if he just fucking pimp slaps you once, you're dead. That's it.
Not really.
And also, again, like,
If,
presumably... just-
if a wolfman, you don't understand. Wolfman has got fucking jaw like.
yeah, but he fucking dies if you shoot him.
Yeah.
Frankenstein, like, no matter how much damage he takes, like, he's just fine.
Okay, yeah, I know, but like.
He just shrugs
Last
off
one-
damage.
last
He's
one,
like,
Jesse. Here we go.
like.
Jesse's
You're not,
got the
you're,
last
you're,
word.
Like, you're not gonna shoot a bouncer, and also the way it's a hard. It's gonna.
okay, if I'm going to a place where there's a wolfman for a bouncer, I'm probably bringing, like, something with me, like silver
I'll
bullets
give
or
him a
something.
fucking T-bone, bud.
Okay,
Frankenstein's dumb as shit, by the way.
let's get a little input from our special guest
Peanut
here.
gallery. Special
What are you thinking?
lactose intolerant friend.
I'm thinking pan, but that's tight.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tough one. I can see the argument for both sides, but I think I have to go with Frankenstein, just because you can theoretically kill the Wolfman.
You can't really fuck with.
I
a
don't see why
reanimated
you would
corpse.
shoot the bouncer, but it's if you're in that situation, I guess you would need to be prepared. So, okay, next question. You go to the post office and there's 2 packages. One is the Chucky doll from Child's Play, and the other one is the Annabelle doll from the Annabelle movies. You have to pick one. Which one do you take?
Like you say, you have to pick one because you know I'm just gonna say I'm not taking either.
Chucky. Annabelle's got some ghostly shit about her. Chucky, it's an actual animated thing. You can see it move. It's also you can just lock it away. Annabelle, I feel like you would just get out somehow. How do you think it gets out of its fucking glass case?
I haven't seen Annabelle or Chucky.
It's,
We're going to give this one to Rich Mahogany. And the last question here. Winner takes all, actually. So, the killer has you on the run. You're making your last escape. It's the final act of the horror movie. You come across a car. You have two options. Do you choose to keep running away, or do you choose to test your luck and take the car?
I think. What type of car is it?
Keys in the car. If he's coming,
Okay,
after
well,
me,
like-
if the person is coming after me and there's no keys in the car and you have to hot wiring takes it's a bitch.
Yeah, no, I definitely keep running.
I
would keep running for sure.
He said it first.
I was getting to it.
Yeah, I would definitely keep
Speed
running because,
round.
like, presumably at this point, if I'm already outrunning the killer, I don't need to worry about outrunning them.
Yeah.
I have been practicing running recently. I'm going to the gym. I'm getting fit. My cardio is getting good. I can keep running for quite some time. All right.
Jesse, you take the car. Why do you take the car?
Take the fucking car.
And with that, Panyotis is the winner of the Halloween special.
Good.
Let's.
I will.
Kijiji.com.
Like literally just look up Jesse Mendelson on Snapchat.
All right, and you can follow me on
Facebook.com/Joshua
Facebook at
Grillis.
Hawk Fights, YouTube/Hawk Fights, and then
YouTube.com/.
thank you. I'll put that there.
/.com.
And we don't know when we'll be back, but we're going to be try and get back in our normal studio, and we will see you on the next episode.
Can I get a hand zipping up? Click.